as well as a bunch of other people. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, cue the training hall.
Cue the training hall.
So all in all, kind of a weird session. I don't know if you felt like this, Will. It was like the first session of the competition where you could tell that the competition was coming to a close. Like, other than the supers who were going super light, everybody else is kind of messing around because they've already competed. The only person training hard was Matty Rogers, actually, who you were with the whole time.
Yeah.
She had like 10 sets of 3 at
157?
157 kilos. I think her best back squat's 182, so she's like way up over 85%, which is crazy for that many reps a day after she competed.
I think
Here are the big boys now from Armenia, Gore and Lalian, so they'll be competing in 2 days.
I think Amy likes to program 90% for 10 sets of 3.
90%.
90%, I think.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
Lasher was training, didn't do a whole lot. Edward Ziazulin from Belarus. Oh, he's just there. He just went 160 power snatch, 190 clean and jerks, which is heavier than I thought he would 2 days out. And then filmed the Uzbek 109s, just 130 snatches, 160 clean and jerks. Sat there with Tim Swords and Greg Everett, watching them, just admiring their technique. And then had a very brief chat with Ruslan after, which I'll put in here. But now we're going to head up. I think Aileen is just doing the snatches in the 81s and it's the men's 102s. And then it's, I think that's it. It's a short day, quick day. So looking forward to actually getting some sleep tonight.
And they removed some of the platforms.
And they removed the platforms.
Yeah, like 2 middle rows.
Yeah, which is amazing. I don't know why I guess they didn't have space to do that before, but that's opened things up a lot, which has been nice. Yeah. Cool. All right, cheers. How do you feel for tomorrow?
Oh, doesn't matter.
You've done it so many times? Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it.
No?
It's fate. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Simone, do you watch him to see how good he looks? No? You don't care?
I'm not watching any attempt, any competition before my competition.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to focus on my competition.
Yeah. And then do you know what numbers you'll open with, or does it depend how you feel?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? Yeah, so tomorrow I feel with you, Simone and Akbar, it's going to be the biggest session of the competition. World records maybe, we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you, good luck. So that was the women's 81 kilo session, and it didn't work out quite how I think we all assumed. This world just keeps throwing spanners in the works. Apologies for the drums, the Uzbek band can't get enough of the drums and trumpets, you would see. But Aileen was the person who we all thought was going to do well. We knew she had a little bit of an injury, the Australian lifter, coached by Paul Copper. We knew her leg was hurting a little bit, but even so, you know, she's so much physically stronger than the rest, we thought she'd basically get away with it. She ended up 1 for 3 in the snatch, miss, make at 108, which was enough for the bronze medal, but in the snatch. In the clean and jerk, she kind of did what Lesman did in the snatch yesterday, but didn't get away with it, where both of them knew we're going to open after everybody else. And so it's quite easy to then work out what your warm-ups need to be, because you've got, you know, 8 other lifters times 3, 24 minutes with a few missed attempts, call it half an hour, to sort of work up to. And yeah, so she waited till everyone was done, went out for 141, which is the weight she needed to just take the gold. I think they just weren't interested in bronze or silver or anything. And it didn't work out. We had a miss from, well, she got pinned, and then she got up with it, but was like wobbling and couldn't jerk it. Third attempt.
I don't think she attempted the jerk, did she?
She didn't. Did she even get? Did she clean it? Can't remember now. In the back room, I've got footage of it. I guess it's playing. She went for a 135, which didn't look great either. That looked pretty tough. So it was kind of shocking that she went for the 141. But I guess it's like, you know, go big or go home. She went big. She missed. She's gonna go home now. But the thing with Aileen, you know, she's a future world champion. You know, there's no way she's not. Today wasn't her time, but she'll have a gold medal soon. That's for sure. Men's 102's next. Alright, first things first, 20% off all barbells right now. So if you need a barbell, I can't guarantee you get it in time for Christmas actually, just with the postal system. But if you want a bar, 20% off. I'll put a link down below for you guys. So that 102 session was a little bit of a heartbreaker for me, because I shouldn't do this, but I picked sides, I picked teams. I've been following Jin Song for a long time. Since I first saw him take the silver medal in 2019 at the World Champs, I wanted him to win. So I set myself up with my camera, I started filming him, and his snatching was going so well. You know, he hit 175 in the back room, and he went out and he hit 180 kilos on his second attempt. Tried for 183 and didn't just have it, but he was, 3 kilos ahead of Ruslan Nurudinov, the Iranian lifter. So I thought, okay, he's in a good spot here, and Iranians are notorious for opening too heavy in the clean and jerk, all that sort of stuff. And then I saw him hit the 190 in the back room. This is Jin Song from Korea. And I thought, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. Doesn't look great. Then he jumped to 210, which, to be fair, he made. And he hit 210 kilos in the back room. And I was like, okay, he just needs to go out and hit a lift. Goes out, misses 215. I think he cleaned it, missed a jerk. Yeah.
He dipped, didn't he? And then
he dipped and lost his air and came back up. And then, obviously, you can't double dip. That's the rule for life.
Never double dip.
Yeah, never double dip. I'm not going to even go there. Shouldn't be double dipping. And then the Iranian Motamedi came out. He'd hit 215 as well. Oh, sorry, Jin Song hit 216. Motamedi had already hit 215. He then came out and tried 220, cleaned it really easily, missed a jerk. So at that point, like, they're both going for this weight. They've got one attempt remaining each. There are only 2 lifters left. Jin Song's out first. If he makes it, he's basically put the competition to bed, because Motamedi would then need 24, and he just didn't look like he had that. Jin Song came out, wonderful clean, stood it up. I sprinted around, got a great angle on it. Split, locked out, held it nicely, and then he just didn't quite get his hips back under and straighten his knees. Bar pinged out behind, he pinged out forward and missed, but he was still in the lead. So then the final thing that had to happen was Motamedi had to then come out while Jin Song and the Korean stood watching in the back room, watching the screen to see if he was going to make it. And Motamedi came out, and fair play to the guy. He cleaned it, and unlike the previous attempt, he jerked it, and the jerk looked just stupidly easy somehow. Apparently, according to Nick, Rizazadeh was sat there, and Rizazadeh just went. So he wasn't even that pleased with his own teammate, well, not teammate, fellow countryman winning the gold medal. So Jin Song took the silver, the Iranian Motamedi took the gold, and I guess the other Iranian took the bronze.
Possibly.
Yeah, Holkugi. Amir Holkugi.
He came out on the platform.
Yeah, with him.
Celebrating, so.
Yeah. So I reckon the Iranians took the 1 and 3, South Korea number 2. So an interesting session. Guys, barbells are 20% off. I'll put a link down below. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll catch you tomorrow for a unreal session. The 109, Simon Martirosyan versus Akbar Djuraev versus Ruslan Nurudinov. We have world record holder in the total. We have world record holder in the clean and jerk, and we have 2 Olympic champions and a world champion, and they're all world champions.
Good night.
Good night.